on, Mika!
My name is Yuji. I moved to the city when I was 18 as an aspiring actor, but life doesn't always give you what you want. After many years of hard work and wishful thinking, I was a 35-year-old man without anything to show for myself. My friends and family tell me that I'm being a fool, and deep down, I know they're right. I'm too old to be chasing after big dreams. I failed again. Huh? I sighed in sync with a young girl who just happened to be sitting next to me. It was almost midnight, and I wondered what she was doing there. I became curious about this girl, but she broke the ice.
Are you a runaway too?
Huh? What a weird thing to ask. The young girl went on to explain her situation to me. She was an 8th grade girl with a dream, and when she told her mother about it, she was completely shut down. After a heated argument, she ran out of the house and rode the trains for nearly 3 hours, and ended up here.
Maybe I'll try standing on my own 2 feet from now on rather than going home.
What is it that you're willing to go that far to accomplish?
I want to be an actress.
An actress, eh? I saw my young self in her. Those days that I was blindly reaching for the stars. Those days that I believed that anything was possible. I saw the determination in her eyes, which reminded me of my younger years, but at the same time, made me realize that I'd lost that flame a long time ago. Does your mom not like acting?
Well, she always goes to see plays, so I thought that she was actually a fan of acting. That's why I expected her to be more supportive.
I see. Well, she's probably just worried about your future. It's not easy to make it as an actor. Why don't you go home and try talking it over with her again? Don't rush to any conclusions, and really take your time. If you try pursuing a career in acting like this, you'll regret it sooner or later.
Yeah, but...
Determination and recklessness are 2 different things. You don't want to worry the people around you, do you?
Yeah, I guess you're right. I thought that being independent would solve all my problems.
Here, take this and ride an overnight bus back home. From the look of things, you don't have any money, do you?
No, I can't take that.
I insist. Here. Those words I said to her were for her own good, but it was something that I wish someone would have told me back when I was younger. I didn't want her to make the same mistakes that I did, but talking to her helped me remember how I felt back when I started.
I promise to repay you someday.
I couldn't help but overlap myself with that young girl, as she bowed lightly and walked off into the night. All right, I better straighten myself out too. Look at me, trying to show off by giving a young girl a $100 bill. 10 years later? After that, I joined a theater company while working a normal job, and I was finally getting small acting gigs. I took every opportunity that I got, from short plays at small theaters to background acting gigs. However, Yuji, carry those plates over and clean the tables right away! Yes, sir! My acting jobs didn't pay much at all, so I was working hard as a part-time worker as well. The people around me looked down on me in pity for still trying to act at my age. They all told me to give up because I was pathetic, but I didn't let them get to me and continued waiting for my big chance.
Sup? I'm a part-time worker.
Sup? I'm the manager. And that chance came suddenly. What? An offer? Aye, and it's a supporting role. Good luck. I was chosen as the father of the main character in an ensemble cast about prestigious families. It was being produced by one of the big theater companies in the industry, so this was a huge step for me. The first day of rehearsals, "Hey, I'm Tazaki. I'm the stage director. Let's get started." Sir? I'm such an unaccomplished actor. How did I get offered such a big role?
Huh? Oh, well, the kid playing the main role nominated you. Right, Kanade?
Oh, you!
A long time no see, Mr. Sukata. Thank you for everything back then.
That girl from that night. Kanade Suzumori had become a beautiful young lady. After our conversation, she talked it over with her mother and pursued her acting career out of high school. Currently, she was the up-and-coming star of a giant theater company.
I'm excited to work with you.
This was the biggest chance of my life. I vowed myself to give the best performance of my life, but...
You should use your facial expressions more. And you're not portraying the emotions consistently enough.
Yes, sir. I'm so sorry. Everyone was at such a high level, and I was struggling to keep up. I made many mistakes, and I was depressed after the rehearsal when...
Hey, old man, you okay?
Sorry for being such a mess. If I remember correctly, this is Chara. He's playing the older brother of the main character.
Yeah, seriously, bro. We ended late because of you, and you have, no skills. So why don't you just quit?
What?
Hey, Kanade, wanna go grab a drink with me after this?
I think I'll stay for a while longer.
Oh, man. Next time, then.
This kid, who was much younger than me, insulted me straight to my face. I was angry, but felt pathetic at the same time. Maybe he was right. Maybe this play would be better off without me. I was feeling bad about myself when Kanade called me over.
Can I have a word with you, Mr. Tsukada?
Huh?
I think your acting is so much better when you're acting naturally. So I think that if you tried overlapping yourself with the role, your acting would be so much better.
Overlap myself?
Oh, sorry. I know I'm not the one to be giving you advice.
Her words somehow clicked. I felt this sensation that I can only describe as a breakthrough.
Did you know that I've gone to see you act a few times?
What? Really?
Yeah, and I know you got this. I guarantee it as your coworker and as your fan.
Thanks. I'll try my best. This father, he must have been so sad. I used to have a wife, a girl that I met right after I moved into the city at one of the cheap motels that I stayed at. She stood by my side for a long time as I worked hard to make it in this world. But that wife of mine suddenly disappeared one day. It was so sudden. She probably got sick and tired of me because all I thought about was acting. I wonder how she's doing. If only I could have been honest with myself before I lost her like this father. Maybe things would have been different. The next day...
Nice! That was amazing! I didn't know you had it in you.
Yeah, seriously. That was overwhelming. It was like you were possessed by the character.
It's all thanks to your advice. Thank you. My acting was so much more on point than the day before, if I do say so myself. Chara saw me getting praised and came up to me.
Not bad, old man. Well, you still got a lot of work to do, but still, it's all thanks to my strong words. So buy me a meal or something, alright?
I was getting annoyed because he was all up in my face. But right then...
Hey, cut it out.
Kanade?
Before you criticize others, don't you think you should reflect more on your own acting? I noticed a lot of your flaws in your expressions and accents.
Kanade? I'm just making sure that this newbie doesn't get all full of himself, you know?
Newbie? You're talking about yourself? Getting hammered all night and coming into work with a messed up voice? And horrible acting like that? If you aren't serious about this play, why don't you just quit?
I'm sorry.
Thanks, Kanade.
I was getting pretty sick of him hitting on me anyways.
After the main actress added a little tension in the air, rehearsals went much smoother. The opening day...
Thank you for always watching over me and cheering for me. I'm the luckiest girl alive.
Stop it. You're embarrassing me.
I know, but still, let me say this. Thank you, Father.
Our play was a big success.
It was an amazing first day thanks to all of you. Especially that last scene from you two, Yuji and Kanade. The crowd loved it.
And after that, the remaining shows were all sold out. It went viral among theater enthusiasts.
Congratulations to everyone on a great run! Cheers!
We finished the after party, and I walked to the station with Kanade. Thanks to the great success, I was picked up by a big theater company. All of my hard work finally paid off. I thanked Kanade for nominating me. She was happy for me, and I asked her why she nominated me.
Well, because you saved me that day.
She smiled at me. Was that really the only reason?
Do you remember this place, though?
Oh, this place. I looked up, and we were standing where we met 10 years ago. I was reminiscing on those days when...
Thank you for always watching over me and cheering for me. I'm the luckiest girl alive.
The lines from the last scene of our play. I followed her lead. Stop it! You're embarrassing me.
I know, but still, let me say this. Thank you, Dad.
Huh?
10 years ago, I would never have imagined that we would be standing on the big stage together. It would have been just a dream back then. Thanks to you, I was able to pursue my acting career without any regrets, Mr. Tsukada. Thank you so much. I hope I have the chance to stand on stage with you again. Alright then, goodbye for now.
How weird. She's never mistaken any of her lines. Maybe she's just relaxed now that it's all over. Watching her walk away took me back to that day, 10 years ago. But for some reason, she seemed kind of lonely. Alright then, time to get back to work. I'm going to make her proud. I've been chasing my dreams for so long, but looking back, it all felt like a blink of an eye. And I was back on the path of chasing after my next dream.
Looks like everything worked out, Mom.